and gentlemen. First of all, thank you so much for coming out this early in the morning. I know it can be a bit of a challenge getting out of bed at this time of the morning and coming in listening to someone talk. However, we'll make it as exciting, as interesting as possible. But more importantly, the topic that we're talking about today, the Art and Science series, is something that, in our opinion, is very critical to all businesses. And we're here to assist and support all businesses, and especially SMEs, through Malaysia. So, in starting out, we welcome you to the Art and Science series, and this is our commitment for 2015, with the monthly talks that will continue through Penang, Johor, KL, and Kuching. We have confirmed our calendar of events, and commencing in January, from the second week of January, we'll be participating at these 4 venues each month for the entire year. And this is done in collaboration and thanks to Mecca, and also Zico Law, and also Knowledge Group. Our fellow partners of Knowledge Group have supported and assisted us in coordinating the events and also supporting and hosting the event. Our development at IHR, in the 11 years we have been in Bangsa, we are growing and we're continuously growing. And through that, earlier this year, we launched a solution called HR Risk Management. This was brought about as a 3-in-1 phased solution, identifying the gap in the marketplace. The components that exist is the HR content and knowledge, which is through our portal, along with our advisory and consulting that we also support with Mecca in doing. But the key component was introducing what's called employment practice liability insurance. EPLI is essentially protecting the small business for wrongful dismissal claims that go to court. So we allow and we provide protection and security to businesses that have exposure to industrial relations awards against them for up to 100,000 ringgit. One, this has never been done in Malaysia, this has never been done in this region. And we are pioneering this and delivering it to SMEs in Malaysia through our valued partners. IHR is opening its office in Penang, and this is to be managed by Daniel Roy. Most of you that have had dealings with Daniel for the 11 years he's been with us, he is now moving on and will be looking after Penang with the office starting in the first week of January. A very exciting opportunity for us, and an exciting growth opportunity for Daniel after 11 years with IHR. The IHR mobile app, this was highlighted at the last event. We currently are finishing our Q&A, and I will say I'm very proud of the fact that it is the world's first HR content app. QA so far has been very successful. This will be text-based content, digitized content, streamed content as well, along with offline features and membership forums, etc. We are on track for a January 2015 launch. We're expecting QA to finish next week, and by the first week in January it'll be live. It'll be available for iOS and Android and all smart devices. These are some facts. You'll be seeing a lot of buntings around with a lot of facts and figures put through. Some people perceive this as scare tactics. The reality is, this is what is happening in the marketplace. And we have 2 leading IR lawyers here that will verify the statistics put up. You have, in 7 months this year alone, you had $8.4 million awarded against businesses in Malaysia. And that was through the IR courts. That figure is expected to be more than double by the end of this year. So for the 12-month period, you'd have close to $20 million in awards granted against small businesses. The average small business can't afford this. Second of all, average number of cases, and this is based on statistics from 2005 through to 2013, There's an average of 13,147 cases that go to court, and it's only increasing. In addition to that, 9,250 SMEs get fined by the Labour Department. And these are audits that are conducted for non-compliance of labour laws. These are spot checks. On average, 52 to 53,000 small businesses get audited each year. And these are spot audits. You get a knock on the door. Hello, Labour Department, can we check your books? These statistics come to us through the Industrial Court and also Ministry of Human Resources. So essentially, this risk, and a growing risk, the question is, can we afford it? Can we, as business owners and business managers, can we afford any of these risks? We look at sales, we look at marketing, we look at distribution, we look at finance, we look at growth. However, the key area, which is the people that drive our business, we don't look at. The one simple fact, that risk exposure ends up being so costly, and that small business cannot afford it. So with that, we give you the Art and Science series. And ladies and gentlemen, it is my great pleasure to welcome Mr. Daman, leading IR lawyer, to teach us the Art and Science series. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks, Roy, for that. I think sets the scene up for me nicely. In that, I know he says it looks like a bit of scare tactic, but the reality of the laws in Malaysia are such that we need to up our game. And I say we, I'm talking about employers. Wan Chong is also here from Zico. We only represent employers. We don't do employee cases. For myself, I'll be straight up. I chose very early in my career to represent employers for one main reason. It's easier to collect your fees. So, I mean, what are the chances of getting fees from an employee who's lost his job? Okay, so let's back the winner here. Now, coming down to this, the Art and Science, managing employee grievance, disciplinary action, and termination. I'm going to go through a bit of the law, and but I want to keep it a bit more practical. I don't want to go into a legal debate about whether this is right or this is wrong, but I want to keep it more practical in terms of what is important to try and insulate companies or employers as far as possible from having claims either in the industrial court or in the labor court. Yeah? So let me just give you a background of the employment laws. Now, we have various statutes or acts of parliament which prescribe different types of laws in Malaysia. And just in case you are wondering,